college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Texas A&M about to put it away to start this game. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So UNLV's offense will have first crack at this one. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a
turning it on?
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And the Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. UNLV is coming off its best two-year stretch in school history, but they've got a new coach, but an experienced one, in Dan Mullen, who has more than 100 wins on his resume.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Reese. Dan Mullen. Like, he's inheriting a team that was very successful. They were one game away from going to the college football playoff. That's how good they were. A lot of experience, a lot of good moments in a building program.
And he's a really good mind on offense, no question about it. Very, very creative. So you expect that to continue at UNLV. And if that offense can do their thing, maybe this is a team that takes that next step.
The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the counter. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Alexander Combo.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
After hearing this,
The pull and throw off the RPO. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. He'll pull it on the read. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays when I can be physical and really make him feel me. I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas A&M's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. He's got these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
You haven't seen a lot of chemistry being his intended target on that play.
I feel ready to race today. Come on.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He's got him this time. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback moving. Makes his man miss. How about this sophomore running when to just do it himself?
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got some room ahead to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
This mom built
When you run these counter-type plays, extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
If you flinch, you can use it. Ronaldo just announced stuff. 8:30 is an alcohol.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score.
Rare photos.
Touchdown, Aggie.
Order.
Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Rare photos that will be. These students' teachers said that if he arrives later,
And the extra point makes it 7-3.
rare photos
Kickoff
that
unit
will
on
blow
the
them.
field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I caught my steps fine.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
What if you could make
The
blow?
roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Guns. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But think about it. Nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down.
Have you ever wondered what the meaning of 6-7 is?
Bringing the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Looking for room. It's Moss. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
He didn't realize that there was a
Catch in the middle. It's Bussy. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
To throw, it's Reed. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something we're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
6'3" cuts. Winner 6'3" cuts and decided he wanted. What's the most embarrassing thing? Whose dog is this? This play was actually evil. He took this now early in the morning.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
When you spike
And the extra point makes it
this ball was
14-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays.
this ball
And
was
they
just
finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a fourth. Into the secondary on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Orji. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete 4th down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Off play action on 1st down. Scrambling away. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Reed. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bussey. And he's wrestled to the ground.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away he saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
And the Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Concepcion. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Yeah, this company. Yeah, this company.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit a nut vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, they that catch their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Really nice
If you
3rd
laugh,
down
you have to comment your
sub-defense there
height.
that time.
Your
It's
actual
3rd
height.
and long. They're expecting
If you
pass, and they're mixed. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
If you laugh, you have to comment your height. If you laugh, you have to give me your mom's phone.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
If you laugh, you have to comment your height. Your actual height. If you line.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the
If you
stop
laugh,
at the 19.
you're black. Just like this.
Final play of the quarter coming. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Orji. Hawks it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
This box is
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
The Rebels decide to put it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Then go.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. Keeps it and gets the first down. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
This is how.
How about the wheels on this A&M quarterback channeling his inner John football?
Man, John football was as exciting as it gets. And college football took notice. The Aggies were talked about in the news all the time. They need that guy at that spot to return if they want to be a national championship contender again.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Where you coming from? I was getting a job work on my way.
What's in the basket? Mine is coming 20 minutes and my house is
You came in a... Yeah, sure is why they run. This is what happened.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Don't eat the foot. What you doing?
Trying play action. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Rebels offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the ground game. Still running at the 40. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
It's the 8th mark.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Rebels are flying down the field. Now the play fake. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Orji. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on. Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have
have to turn it loose deep. Here comes the heat. And he is corralled short of the line to gain.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Love to see this on offense. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, a 4th down.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The 12th man, more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. He's able to get the tackle for loss.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch. What? They'll leave it with him. And the defense got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the 4th quarter.
Looking for a man, it's Reed. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Aggies!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a 62-yard pass for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Fires into the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Rebels. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13.
If you can name 8 of these chocolate brands, you need to start a dive. First one, let's go.
And they top it off with a 14-yard
Others lining things? Well, how does that many pennies get up a tree? Should someone manually place those in there? Bro, you ain't finding nothing.
Inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found.
Others lining things? Well, how does that many pennies get?
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field.
That's technology.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff to the single running back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Orgy. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pit. They are throwing. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. Nice move there. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Looking for space. It's Thomas. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Orgy. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. For it. Trying to keep the drive alive. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. He stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys to use their speed against them.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Orji. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Finds his big tight end. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Bussey. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll run it from the gun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
The Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running to the left. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Reed. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Open field on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They capped that one off in style, a 74-yarder for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. touchback, the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Pulls and fires complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Dropping back, it's Aggies. Rushes on him. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gums.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is, because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
Back to throw, it's Aggies. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch mode?
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch inside the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Gums. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
He'll keep it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got an egg. Oh, medicine.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He leaves it with his back. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
It is crazy. This could go. Georgina live streaming. Wow, that is a lot of people watching this.
UNLV ready to go back to work on
people
offense. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive numbers.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
There he goes. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
There's 2 of them. Wow, these dogs live so good.
And they did tack on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive and gash.
I kind of like that. I'd fall asleep to it too.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is.
Dude, these are the most well-behaved dogs of all time. Frick are those things, though?
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined.
Bro really just scared both of them.
To get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Aww.
Rebels offense is back on
Buddy
the field.
is hypnotizing.
Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series.
Yo, comment puppy if you made it this far in the video.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage.
Look at these guys. They are freaking adorable. Those got straighter teeth than me.
Credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Orgy. He's got him. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment.
Oh, there's a magnet fishing? Bro is collecting 1 penny.
They knew they could slip that tight end behind the backers with that play action fake.
Well, it's because I can't win, Reese.
Bro is out here collecting pennies.
You know, all these RPOs, all these different things. It makes me come up and use my eyes and play run. And these tight ends are so valuable to find space behind. Knew where he was going with the football the whole time because the big fella.
People do anything else in these days.
Running to Green. He breaks a tackle.
Bro is collecting pennies. Dudes do anything for money these days.
I love the bootleg right away out of the quarterback. Why? Get him outside the pocket now.
Yo.
He's that dynamic, that fast.
What is that?
Quick, you get him in space.
Oh, hell no, bro. Just found a new animal, basically.
With an option to pass the football.
Nice little bike. Really yes, I'm riding that.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Huh?
And that's a very productive first
I guess you can just find random stuff in the water.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Fuck. What should I say?
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that.
Bro is really collecting pennies.
And not to be the old
Dudes do
guys
anything
in the
for
booth,
money these
the
days.
old guys in the booth, man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier. And he does right there.
Yo, chat, what is that? What the hell was that? Nice little bite. Yes, I'm writing that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space.
So I guess we can just find random stuff in the water. Magnet fishing. Yo, comment magnet if you are still watching this.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. Works the middle of the field.
What is that?
Really nice job
Okay.
by the quarterback understanding.
My guy just found a missile.
Like, I gotta
Hell
fit in
yeah.
there tight.
That's not
And a nice job by
dangerous
the
at
wide
all.
receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time. And it's
Bro
now
is
showing
collecting
up here
pennies. Dudes do anything
On
for
the
money
run,
these
it's
days.
Moss. Right midfield, he's got room. Kearney on the Jets. He's at the 10. They get him on the ground, but not
What is
before
that?
he rumbles all the way to the line.
Bro, what was that?
Every
Rewind
time
that.
he
Rewind
touches the
that.
ball, you can feel the excitement
Nice little
from this
bite.
home
Yes,
crowd.
I'm writing
Because
that.
Palmer, he can go the distance.
Bro,
with that
people just be
game-breaking
finding
speed.
anything in the
You're
water.
right, David. He's a special talent.
Comment
I tell you, these
magnet
fans,
if you
they
were
come
still
here to
watching
see
this video,
guy
guys.
play, 'cause he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you
But
can't
this
coach.
finder?
You saw it on that play.
What is that? Was that a missile?
Ready to go
Yo,
with another first
imagine it
down.
just blows up.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to barrel in. Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator, because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Hello?
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not
it's just free side.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Orgy. Lets it go. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
The defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense, like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for space, it's Moss. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Got a man in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Creates a little space. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Working that left side now. He stopped just short the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Powers forward. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. They go right back to their man on second and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Wide out trying to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Looking to throw, it's Orgy. Pulls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Yeah.
Here's the handoff. Just ran him over. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware.
Leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese, 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Through the air, it's Orgy. It's on target and complete. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. The quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And hey, this defense now on the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
A little too much on that one, jumped out of his reach.
But you got to find a matchup. Like, what is the matchup out wide that you can go with? 4 verts, I get it, but they're playing deep. They're understanding that they got a lead. They can play with a cushion. We just need a guy to win a one-on-one battle. Who is our guy that we can pick to make a play down the field?
Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this game.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Scanning the field, it's Orgy. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. Here's a hit. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat and down he goes again.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Finds a little space.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, but you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Finds a tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there and catching the football.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Finds his tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I really like the 3rd down plan here. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, forcing the 4th down.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. All the way back to the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Rebels offense is back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Bradley. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going, and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
To throw, it's Orji. Fakes to grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They think there's room to run to the right here. Got the first down and more. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And here comes the offense on second down.
I like this kid.